Google has gone on record stating you no longer need to utilize the Google Disavow tool. Google is smart enough where they can simply ignore low-quality backlinks to your website. In this video, I'm going to give you a high-level overview of what the Google Disavow tool was all about and why Google made the decision to stop making it a necessity for website owners. So let's dive into it. This is what the Google Disavow tool looks like. It is still live as of this recording in 2024. Later in this video, I'll explain to you why our agency used a disavow tool in the past. A lot of websites have likely used this based off of prior algorithm updates. This is a part of Google Search Console, and like I said, it's still live. So you can see that there are 733 domains that we have disavowed over time and 341 URLs. If you click on Download List, that will then take you to a TXT file that will show you the different domains that have been disavowed. So I just wanted you to get a visual representation of what the disavow tool looks like. Let me explain to you the history of the Google Disavow tool so you know when it started, why it started, and ultimately why it got phased out. In 2012, Google rolled out the Penguin algorithm update, which was one of the most impactful and hard-hitting algorithm updates of all time. What this did is it targeted websites that had low-quality backlinks pointing to their site. So before 2012, it was kind of the Wild West of SEO. Backlinks are obviously an important ranking factor for Google. So what was happening is that website owners were manipulating Google's search engine. They were getting low-quality, pretty irrelevant backlinks pointing to their site, which was in turn helping them improve their keyword rankings. So in 2012, Google said, you know what, we are going to penalize websites that have these low quality backlinks, and that's when the Penguin algorithm update rolled out. There were a ton of websites that were negatively impacted by Google's 2012 Penguin algorithm update. If you had bad backlinks pointing to your site, you pretty much saw your keyword rankings plummet. Well, a lot of webmasters didn't even know that they had low quality backlinks pointing to their site. It could have been an SEO agency that said they were performing SEO and was really building low quality spammy links to the site. So naturally, Google created the Google Disavow tool, and that was a tool to upload backlinks telling Google, we no longer want these pointing to our website. So it was rolled out later in 2012 and utilized by webmasters to try and get back in the good graces of Google. The Google Disavow tool, in theory, sounded great. You could tell Google to ignore the low-quality links and focus on the high-quality ones. The issue was that this became a spam tactic where competitors would use this against one another, and you could essentially outsource low-quality backlink building to India, build 10,000 low-quality backlinks to a competitor's site, and tank their SEO rankings. So this became extremely problematic once it started being utilized in the wrong way. And this is when Google realized we have to go away from the Google Disavow tool. Google started making subtle hints starting as early as 2019, stating that the Google Disavow tool was no longer needed, and they've become more vocal about it over the years. Here's a tweet where someone asked, do SEO professionals still disavow toxic backlinks? What's your thought, John Mueller? John Mueller, who's obviously the head of the search spam team, stated, some people do things that they can bill regardless of whether it's needed or makes sense. And that's implying that there are SEO companies that are pitching this just to make a quick buck, despite it not being the right tactic for webmasters. Gabe is one of the most well-respected SEO professionals that focuses specifically on Google algorithm updates. In 2023, he ran a fascinating case study where he undid a Google Disavow tool that had over 15,000 backlinks submitted to it. What happened during this case study? The website's keyword rankings soared upward. They saw huge positive momentum. And if you read the case study, it makes sense. They were disavowing a lot of natural quality backlinks. And once that was undone, Google was able to detect that and it improved their keyword ranking. So even for some websites that currently still have a disavow tool, it may make more sense to undo that if you have quality links within there. Hopefully you found this video helpful. In closing, I would not utilize the Google Disavow tool to disavow low-quality backlinks, as Google's system is already taking care of this. If anything, I would use it to possibly undo quality backlinks that are being disavowed within the backlink profile. My name again is Jason Parks. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and subscribe to the Media Captain on YouTube, or you can contact me about any SEO related questions at themediacaptain.com.